What up, dogs? Welcome back to Gartech's Clicker Heroes. Rar, let's get right back into it, shall we? Last episode we left off with Wepa Wet, and now we're coming back with some Wepa Wet, and boom. Here we go. What an intro. I have not changed my intro. Excuse me, for like a billion years, guys. Nah, it used to be much more like dynamic and like fertile, virulent, and ball sacky. But now it's like it's the same shit over it. It's like I'm just I'm reciting a chant or something, basically. So yeah, I feel like we should change it up. It used to. I'll tell you what it used to be back in the day. If you watched episode 1 of the entire channel, which is just the Binding of Isaac episode 1, the original Binding of Isaac, not the Rebirth, or maybe it was Rebirth. Or was it? No, it is Rebirth and not Afterbirth. Yeah, I remember that. And then we did Afterbirth afterwards. But yeah, when I started the series, just had a very loose idea of what I was going to do, and I just sort of winged it, and this is what it evolved into. But at the start, it was just, well, what was it? I believe it was something along the lines of when I started an episode, it was just like, hey, what up, dogs? Well, back to Gartech's Binding of Isaac. Rawr, I'm a dinosaur. Let's get right back into it, shall we? Last episode, we sucked lots of penis from our mom's vagina. And now we're going to play a video game. And then that's right now. The best part. The best part is when I would sign off, you know, at the end of each episode, where I'm just like, like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series this far. I know I am. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya. It used to be some along the lines of like, like, subscribe, comment if you enjoy having penises shoved up your nostrils. Yeah, which is, you know, less kid friendly, I'm sure, for the advertisers, but it, you know, it had some heart. Oh, hold on, I think, yeah, I almost forgot about that. Oh no, what? Oh man, are we going that slow now? Oh Jesus! All right then. Well, I didn't even put these guys on. Nope, not 2 hours. This guy's going 2 hours. This guy will go on the 15-minute one. There we go. And this guy's gonna refresh in 3 minutes, so that's good. Leroy Jenkins. He's at level 13. Maybe I should start worrying about some of this quests I put on Leroy Jenkins now. I don't know. I tell you what, when I started, because these guys are level 1. Yeah, I got 2 epics, 2 rares, 1 uncommons. Yeah, maybe I should. My 2 epics are pretty low level. My 2 rares are super high level, super high. So I don't know. Like, here's the issue with mercenaries nowadays. Post last couple patches to the game. Not necessarily Transcendent, but just like the last couple patches of the game made it so that mercenaries, mercs, have like just a set time that they die that you don't know about until it happens. Then there's no way to change it. It used to be like, if you put them on like a 5-minute quest, well, it's a low chance of dying because it's a 5-minute quest. You know, he's only there for 5 minutes. There's like a set chance of dying every second or something like that, or every minute or something. And then he could die at that moment, or he could not. So on and so forth. And I thought that was a good, way to do things, because you could have some people who die like instantly, yes, but you could like eke out like levels and levels and levels, extra levels, just by being safe and doing 5-minute quests. Now it's just like actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of similar, isn't it? Sure, like if there's like a flat, you know, percentage chance of you dying at any second, isn't that kind of the same as just like, it just sets a timer on this guy and he just dies at that time? It's, you know, when I read it online, it sounded like, that's much worse, but now that I'm thinking about it, oh, maybe it's just the same thing. Or maybe it didn't change at all, and that's just how it was, and just people framed it or differently, or just explained it in a different way. So I'm just starting to understand a little bit more about the world at this moment in time. Alright, dudes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm feeling like a garbage person today. I woke up at like 7 a.m. after going to bed at like probably like 2 a.m. I didn't like go to bed either. I sort of like passed out on my friend's couch. I was at my friend's place. They were having drinks, but there was also like a board game night going on. I'm playing board games and whatnot. But it went like super late. We were having such a good time. But I just passed out at 2 a.m. I ate a pot cookie or two while I was there too, so it might have translated into that as well. But yeah. So nice. So take that. 60 minutes for Ruby or the relic. That's more important. Has more weight to it. So let's do that. Let's do that. Good shit. Oh wow. So many good chests right there. But yeah, so I woke up at 7. Just started like, I don't know, because I was on the fucking couch. And it's like a really small couch, so it didn't really sleep too well. I was mostly sleeping on the subway ride back home, which took like 2 hours or an hour and a half. Just fucked up, stupid is what that was. But on the way back, I stopped by Penn Station to transfer, and while I was transferring, I looked. I was like, oh shit, is that Burger King? So I went inside the fucking Burger King, you guys. It's been so long since I've been to a Burger King, and I had just remembered, like, oh shit, they got like those fucking mac and Cheetos or whatever. Like fried mac and cheese, but it's fried inside of like Cheeto fucking like it's a Cheeto filled with mac and cheese and it's fried. It doesn't look anything or really taste anything like a Cheeto, to be honest. It tastes like cheesy on the outside. It just tasted like it was like fried breading on the outside, but it was too crispy. Meaning that it was Cheeto crispy, not like breading crispy. So, and it had some mac and cheese on the inside, which, you know, mac and cheese is fucking mac and cheese, dog. It's the same shit over and over again. I'm not a huge connoisseur of. I'm not a huge. Sorry, I'm really pissed. I misspoke. I'm really picky with mac and cheeses. Okay. When I eat a mac and cheese, I want it to have fucking flavor, dog. Which is why I have to have the breadcrumbs and texture too. So, which is why I have to have the breadcrumbs and like bacon in there. Sometimes some fucking lobster, dude. But more often than not, I'm a little disappointed because, you know, mac and cheese is just more often than not it's just like same. It just doesn't like taste fucking the same the entire time you're eating it. There's no different notes or flavors going on up in there. The only exception, in my humble, honest opinion, is in the restaurant that I work for. To be honest, it's I'm not trying to brag here, because I had nothing to do with the creation of the mac and cheese at our restaurant. But it is the 8th best mac and cheese on planet Earth. That is not a joke. It is. We've won awards for our mac and cheese, and it was in like the Travel Channel or something like that. But yeah, our mac and cheese, 8th best on the entire planet, the entire globe, and it's because of our secret ingredient that we put in there to just flavor it up. We also have the option to add bacon to it or not, but otherwise it's just regular spiral mac and cheese. We use cheddar and Gouda. It's a blend. And choose to add bacon or not. It's up to you. Otherwise, it is smoked Gouda, so it's got that smokiness to it, regardless if you get bacon in it or not. And then there's a special ingredient, which I'm just gonna tell you what the fucking special ingredient cheese. The secret ingredient in our mac and cheese, that's the 8th best mac and cheese in the entire globe, is we had bechamel. I don't know if you know what bechamel is, but it's like, is it French or Italian? I forget. I think it's French, but it's a French like cream sauce. And it's so good, man. And it makes all the difference, dude. You can add whatever you want to your mac and cheese to make it taste good, like shrimp. You can use pepper jack cheese. You can put some corn and beans in it. Fucking jalapenos. Call it a fucking Mexican mac and cheese if you want, because we fucking do that too every so often. But it's never gonna be like over the top unless you add some fucking bechamel to that shit. Yeah, like trust, dog, trust. I am a connoisseur of mac and cheeses, and I am 99% of the time unimpressed. Except in the case of my restaurant, which, boom, I'm telling you, so good. Just fucking, look it up. You'll finally know which restaurant I work at just by looking up the 8th best mac and cheese on the planet. So yeah, just look that shit up and just, if you're in the fucking neighborhood, just come on by. Get you some mac and cheese. It's not that expensive either. It's pretty cheap. You get a lot of mac and cheese for what you get, so it's real nice. Anyways, I was talking about Burger King. I also had in addition to the fucking mac and Cheetos, I had the fucking I had a burger as well. No drink, because I was like, nah, I'm not gonna need to wash this down. Huge mistake. I was eating my food too fast, started getting the hiccups, but what did I do? I got like the Bacon King burger or some shit that they're doing right now. It's just like the big double beef patty, double cheese slices, bunch of bacon on it, like a bunch of bacon on it. It's covered in bacon. And some, I think it's like barbecue sauce or ketchup, or some sort of special sauce, I don't know, but there's some other shit on it too. And I come home, and I see this, like 1/8 bottle of brisk half-and-half iced tea watermelon lemonade filled up, green liquid, and I'm here playing the video game, and I'm just like, well, I guess I'll just drink something. I want to go all the way to the kitchen and pour myself some fresh H2O, the life giver. So I'll just drink this garbage. Yes. And my body hates me because of it. Honestly, I am a little bit of a bitch, you guys. I'm not gonna mince words here. I know for a fact, 100% in my brain, for myself, understand. Hey, Garo, you're gaining some weight. Your diet's not been too good. You haven't been getting enough sleep for your metabolism to work all that shit out. And the stuff that you have been eating is just really bad stuff. So, and you haven't been exercising ever since the move. And it's because I switched up my schedule, so now I'm working nights again. So I'm unable to go to the gym with my girlfriend, who only works days. So our schedules don't match up anymore. So yeah, I've been gaining some weight. And it doesn't feel good. I want to lose it. But it's gonna require me to have at least a little bit of willpower, which I used to have so much willpower, guys. I used to I'm an Orthodox Christian, and during Lent I used to give up the 7 deadly sins. Like, some people would give up popcorn. I remember in high school, one person gave up popcorn because she loves popcorn, and the next day I saw her eating popcorn. I was like, wow, what the fuck is wrong with you? And here I am. I gave up literally the 7 deadly sins. Fucking pride, greed, sloth, all the other stuff, wrath, all that stuff. Gave it all up. Anytime I would feel myself to feel one of those, I would just take a deep breath and be like, nope, not gonna feel that emotion. Which is difficult. It's not easy, man. You have to have a lot of willpower to do fucking that shit. I used to have a ton of willpower. And in addition to that, I would also give up meat and meat byproducts. I would become vegan and also give up the 7 deadly sins. It was the fucking worst Well, it's not the worst. It was a great feeling just to have that more control over your fucking life. But, you know, now I don't have that much control. There's so much temptation now, and I feel it. I can feel the temptation now, whereas before, like, it drove me to be like, no, not gonna do it. Because, yeah, willpower. I need to get back to that. On that note, like, subscribe, comment if you, you know what, let's fucking mix it up. Like, subscribe, comment if you want me to get up off my ass every so often and start working out and lose some weight. Yeah, bitch. Like the video because of that, bitch. Comment on that video because of that, ho. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Alright, see you guys then. Peace out.